Hi everyone, welcome to Everyday, your daily stop for virtual reality content, and I apparently need to hold still to recenter view. Okay, I'll hold still and look straight forward. Alright. The shoebox diorama. If you haven't guessed what I'm doing yet, I am revisiting one of the very first demos that I visited on my channel on DK1, and one of my favorite demos of all time. Oh, look at this. Look at this! It's a hole full of shoeboxes, and I can look through the window and see all these different parts. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, this is fun. I like this. Okay. And I've got a little cursor that I can use to advance it. So yeah, I just got home. It's like 10 o'clock, and I was like, I should do a quick video. And I decided I really wanted to see how one of my favorite demos of all time, Blocked In, had been updated for DK2. Let's go ahead. Blocked In. Are there more demos? View B. Unlocks after 5 minutes in View A. Ooh. Ooh. And now I'm viewing from the outside. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to do View A for 5 minutes. Let's go. I love how they give you that little preview through the little porthole. Oh, wow. Look at this. It's so much more beautiful in DK2. And I remember how I used to say all the time that this thing right here in front of me, this Tetris piece that I'm disassembling, I always wished that I could lean down and get a closer look at it. And now I can, until I accidentally go outside my camera bounds. Oh, this is so cool. I can look all around it. I can see what I'm doing here. So for you guys who are new and have not seen the original Blocked In, which I affectionately call the Tetris Apocalypse, this is just a little diorama that where you sit and watch Tetris pieces fall slowly outside your window, and you're in this apartment in the city, and the Tetris pieces are just falling down, casting great shadows upon you, slowly filling up and crushing the city. And there's all these things going on in your apartment that are kind of telling a story about what's going on. So you've got that camera there pointed at the window, seeing the pieces falling down. There's a wire from the camera. It runs over to this television screen over here. I can finally lean in and get a closer look at the television screen. And you can see this highly pixelated representation of what's going on outside. Got an old Apple mouse with the one button going on. Got an old Game Boy here. Got a soldering iron. And I've got this Tetris piece on my desk, and it's like I'm taking it apart. And it's like the big block is made of little blocks. So this is kind of the internal structure of a Tetris piece. And if I turn around, I can actually see there's a radio behind me. It acts as a positional audio source. It's playing the original Tetris theme, of course. You hear this terrifying sounds coming from outside as the blocks are falling. You see one Tetris piece there being used as a stool, another being used as a chair leg. So it's like we're in a post-apocalyptic world where Tetris pieces have become part of our everyday materials that we use to survive. And I'm like some kind of scientist or something that's studying them. I've got this fan going on here. The fan is pulling up air, making that little cord waggle around, pulling it up and putting it outside. Probably is keeping my room from getting too clammy. Or maybe the air is coming in from outside. I don't know how these things work. I feel like I want to reach out my hand and feel whether the air is going out or coming in. But that's obviously not going to work. There are wires all around the ceiling fan. And if you check out the calendar there, it has a month written in Cyrillic, which certainly fits the Russian roots of Tetris. It says 1984, and it has this one day marked in red, and then this red line just going down. And that suggests that that's the day when this whole apocalypse started. Whoa, that Tetris piece was really close. And I love this. I love this scene so much because it's a scene where you can just hang out for as long as you want and check out your surroundings. In DK2, like, it certainly does look sharper and clearer in DK2. You can see the fine mesh in the window there, and you can see a lot more detail, and you can lean in and inspect the detail of the scene very closely, which is not something you could do before. Before, if I tried to lean in towards my desk here, my desk would run away from me because I had no positional tracking. But this demo really benefits so much from positional tracking because you get the correct parallax on all these super close-up objects, and you can really get a close look at everything on your desk. At this spray bottle, at this, what does that say? So that's more Cyrillics, and it has a purple cartoon character on it. I have no idea what's going on here. I think I'm in Russia somewhere. There are some notes on Tetris pieces. I guess I really am a Tetris scientist. There's some ticking coming from over there. That block is kind of assembling and disassembling itself. I think it's some kind of timekeeper or something. There is some black smear on the shadowy part of the shelves here. Obviously, that was not on DK1. On the other hand, DK1... Wow! What? Jesus! The phone never rang in this demo before. What the fuck? I was not expecting that. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say... like... DK2, whoa, they're getting bigger and bigger. DK2 adds so much to this demo. Oh, look at that. Look at that, look how big they are. Okay, DK2 adds so much to this demo. At the same time, I feel like as the technology improves, the limitations of the demo start to become more apparent. The curtains definitely don't look realistic. You can tell that they're pretty much just a single flat surface that has been textured. A lot of the stuff here has, like the Game Boy, the surface of it looks really painted on. And you could kind of tell that in the DK1 version, but it's even more apparent now. And you know this, and the keyboard likewise, you can tell that there's no actual spaces between the keys, that it's all just textures. And when you're able to inspect things more closely, when you have more pixel detail, these things start to jump out at you more and more. And this is always the cost of advancing technology. Although, I mean, there's a certain appeal to the style. Like, a lot of these things, I believe, are just hand-painted or hand-drawn. And that definitely... Oh, is that Nintendo cartridges? It is. That's the original Tetris cartridge for NES. Awesome. I didn't even notice that detail before. That must be new. And, I mean, it's kind of a nice aesthetic that, like, everything looks kind of a little bit hand-painted. So it's like you've entered kind of into... You could imagine like we've entered the dream of some sleeping painter who is obsessed with Tetris. And like their dreams are full of paintings of Tetris and fears of Tetris. And I think that phone ringing was actually my 5-minute warning. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and see if I can switch to the other one. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, I think I did a reset just now. Okay, that's not how I get out of here. Maybe escape? Hold still to recenter view. Okay, got it. Okay, now I can do the second view. Let's go. I love those portholes. Those really... Whoa! Whoa! I've never been over here before. I'm up against the wall. What? Oh, I could never look closely at these articles before. There's like a guy with his head cut out. Maybe he was some like bad politician. I don't know. And everything's stuck into the wall with knives and forks. Including the calendar. I can see more of the city now. I can see the buildings over there. See the Tetris blocks in the distance. I can get a good look at the ceiling fan. Oh, this is so cool. And I can look down at the stool where I sit. Where I study Tetris. I could never see that book before. Or maybe I just didn't look closely at it. See, now I'm curious. I want to look up all these Cyrillic words and figure out what they mean. And the radio's right below me now, so it's quite a bit louder. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And, I mean, what I love about this demo is it is, you know, it's an experience. It's not a game. But it's an experience that sticks with you. It's creative. It tells a story without any dialogue, without any like, there are things happening, but they're just kind of simple environmental things happening over and over. But they still manage to tell a story just by being there, just by having those small environmental elements. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Anyway, this has been Blocked In once again on DK2, and it is better than ever. It is a unique artistic experience. It's a place where I feel like I just want to hang out here for a long time. I feel like I could lie back here when I'm going to sleep and just listen to this radio, watch the pieces falling out the window, like clouds going by in the sky, and just fall asleep like that, and then wake up in this mysterious room and feel like I'm the only person left after the Tetris apocalypse. And I'm rambling now, so that's all for today. If you haven't checked out Blocked In, now is the time. It has come to SDK 0.7. By the way, if you're wondering why this video is not in stereo, in the new 0.7 SDK, it's actually quite difficult to record videos in stereo, so you're going to see a lot more mono videos from now on. But if you want to see it in stereo, go get the demo and get your hands on a Rift. It's coming out soon, and you'll be able to check it out too. All right, that's all for today. Everybody have a great every day.